going on, everybody? Today is your guys' lucky day. That asshole EJ is not here today. I'm filling in for him. I'm his cousin. My name is Yusuf. Me and my different freaking personalities, between the full-grown beard to clean-shaven to now a goatee. It's crazy because a goatee I haven't had since sophomore year of high school, I think. Yeah, sophomore year of high school. I did the whole thin crap for a while after that, and then it's been pretty much full beard until I joined the fire department. Obviously, for you that know, you know, but for you that don't know, the fire department, and I think it's an OSHA regulation that you can't have anything but a mustache. So anything that your mask actually seals to, it doesn't like to seal over here a whole lot. Which, to tell you a little bit of funny story. I checked out a rural fire station while I was on vacation a while back, and when I went in their fire engine, their fire truck, I saw a tub of Vaseline, and a lot of these guys actually had facial hair, and automatically my dirty mind, I told one of the guys, I'm like, you guys have a molesting yourself problem, jerk off problem? And he had a good laugh. He's like, no, we dab that on so when we put our face mask on, it actually seals. I'm like, holy crap, that's genius. I'm not going to say what department. I don't want to get him in trouble. I wish the department I was on did that, but anyway, it's been a minute, you guys, and I do apologize. I've just been really busy with going down to South Carolina, picking up, or North Carolina rather, I'm sorry, picking up the car and coming back and doing a couple of things to it, and on top of that, working and that sort of stuff. You get me today with the Forrest Whitaker eye, one eye smaller, the other one bigger. I was working on the car on the weekend. And believe it or not, I was actually wearing safety glasses, but they kept writing down a lot. So what I'm guessing happened is a lot of dirt and stuff accumulated on my eyelashes, and there was a piece of metal there. And when I went to wash, I actually pushed it into the eye, and because I pushed it into the eye, I did the first no and rubbed my eyes, and apparently lodged that damn thing in my eye. So stopped at urgent care on Wednesday night, or Wednesday afternoon when I was coming back from Chicago. They don't have the necessary tools to get all of it out, but they got a little bit of it out, and then went to whatever the hell the proper term is. I know there's one for glasses and one for actual surgeries, but the person that I saw, she was a surgeon, amazing lady. She took her time and explained everything to me. She did freak me out a little bit because, so once the metal itself was removed, there was a little ring, a rust ring that was stuck on there, and she came back. Obviously, she a couple of drops and numbed the eye, but she came back with, I kid you not, you guys, a little Dremel tool, okay? And I'm like, doc, not teeth, eye. She's like, yeah, I know. And that was weird. That was so weird. And she's like, hold still. I'm like, trust me, I am not moving. But she was able to go in there and clean it up. It's a lot better today than obviously it was the previous couple of days. And this thing was almost shut, and I would wake up in the morning, it was like the eyelids were really swollen. And but it's still that it's still a little bit smaller. I mean, it still bothers me a little bit, obviously, because it's healing, and the little divot is still there, but it'll heal okay. They gave me some antibiotic drops. I'll go next week and check it out, and we'll kind of go from there. But As far as work, work's work. It's been going, thankfully. Fuel's starting to go down just a tiny bit, which never thought I'd be excited for. $5 something, because it was over $6 here for a while, at least out here in Michigan. But yeah, it's starting to go down just a little bit, but it's clearly not enough. I hope all of you guys are doing good. Whether it be this type of business or any type of work, I hope you guys have enough work and you're not affected by at least unemployment. Obviously, we're all affected by this stupid inflation shit that we got going on. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are making the same money, but we're having to spend a lot more, whether it be at the gas pump, grocery store, or whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a little update. The next part of the video should be, nice driving videos. I know you guys like that, and I'll save you from looking at my pretty face. I know some of you are thinking, God damn, EJ, you got a face only a mother could love, but a small detour on the way back home. I'm actually going to go through Lansing, which is about 20 extra miles. It's not a big deal. Drop off some paperwork, get my check. Bills to pay and shit, you know. Just about out of here, but first let me take a selfie. Check out with security. And I must admit, you guys, I'm pretty lucky with everybody that I deal with for this load. Incredible people, really, really nice. Never have any issues. Knock on wood. actually wind picked up today quite a bit soon after I left Detroit, so fuel consumption hasn't been the greatest, about 6.7, but I mean it's still decent. Boys and girls, I'll be coming up at the end of the trip for today anyway. Managed to get the fuel up a little bit. It's showing 6.9 on the gauge. That gauge is a little off, so it's probably like 7.1, 7.2. Which, hey, I'll take it. I'm happy about that. Alright guys, well, back at the yard. Figured I'll I'll just show you guys a little sneak peek of what I bought. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't know, but if you do follow me on Instagram, you probably know. But there she is, 1981 Mercedes 240D. I actually like the color. The hood's been repainted, doesn't quite match, which bothers me just a tiny bit. It is godly slow. So it's actually a pretty clean car. Most important part, it is a manual. There's 3 pedals down there. That's what I wanted. It's got about 220,000 miles. I think I'm probably going to overhaul the engine over the winter time. I'll pull it out. I just got to see if I can get a kit together, or what is it going to run, and this sort of thing. But so like I said, 1981 240D, 2.4 liter naturally aspirated diesel. 0 to 60 time is yes, eventually. It'll do 80 miles an hour on a downhill, which kind of sucks, but hey man, you know, this is like a cruiser, you know, low and slow type deal. They did actually lower the car a little bit, but stay tuned, it'll be on the channel. Gotta move this baby out of the way so I can park the truck. Well, I just got to park the truck and off I go. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for always coming back and watching me blabber and, you know, drive a truck. You know, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's enjoying summer. You know, hope everybody's healthy. That's obviously the main important part. My eyes starting to look a little bit better. I mean, it's still pretty red and it's still a little Forrest Whitaker-y, I guess, but it's getting better, thank God. So again, thank you so much, you guys, for the support. Thank you so much for coming back time and time again and watching my boring ass. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.